Hey everyone, it's Mr. Inge. This is going to be lesson 4, I believe, of our unit 10. Because we went through 1, 2, maybe it's lesson 3. I believe it is, yeah. Okay, so this is chords and arcs. Congruent chords and arcs, in fact. So here are your notes for this section, and I want to, you can go through those. They are all based on this circle over here. I'm a little bit cut for time, so I can't go through all of it, but there it is. And if you have any questions about it, you can definitely ask myself or Miss Sandler anytime. Shoot us an email, set up a Zoom meeting, whatever you need. And I want you to also take a look at this little symbol right here, this little upside down T. That means perpendicular. I think you guys have seen that before, but just to refresh your memories. Okay.
If they get to check it out, then
So how do we use this then? Well, on this first one, we need to find x, right? And to do that, we're going to use our rules of chords that are congruent and perpendicular chords. So, first of all, I want you guys to know that a chord is anything that cuts across a circle from one curved point to one curved line to another curved line. And a diameter and a radius, just a diameter is a very good example. It cuts straight through the middle, but it goes from one curved surface to the other curved surface. A radius does not. It only goes from a point to a curved surface. So that's not a chord. But cutting all the way across to the other side, that is a chord. Okay, so how do we use that? Well, let's look at this first one. So we know, since these are marked, we know that these two chords are the same, or congruent. And we know from our rules that corresponding arcs that are congruent, see, like this says AB and CD, that means that the measure of AB arc, which is this going all the way out, and the measure of the CD arc, which is C to D on the arc, are the same. So if these two are the same, then that means that this arc and this arc are the same. And we can write that down. We can say this arc, which is 115 degrees, that looks a little bit like 175, so I'm going to erase that, equals the other arc, which is 7x plus 24 degrees. And then you can just solve for x like normal, and you should end up getting x equals 13. Great. And the rest of these you'll do a similar way. Here are some of the answers to take, and on these ones we'll use the congruent rules. Okay, and you should get these answers. And again, if you need any help or have any questions, you can totally ask at any time. All right, let's look at number 4, because it's a little bit different. We'll use the other rule for this one, the perpendicular chord 1. So, or actually, not number 4, number 5, I'm sorry. Number 4, by the way, MP should be 16. All right, number 5. So we know, I'm just going to give it to you, 104 M equals the measure of MP arc. And I'll show you really quick how to get that. So we know that these two are equidistant from the center, right? Okay, no, this is still perpendicular. I'm sorry, gosh. I'm just all over the place today, guys. That's my bad. But the point still stands. This answer is still correct, and you will still be able to get it with the same things. Since we know that these are perpendicular, that is the other part of our congruency rules, and that means that AB equals CD, and that means that EF equals EG, respectively, and vice versa. So that means that this equals this, and the lines that bisect them are also the same. So I think you guys can do that as well. Really quickly, I'll go through one that has the perpendicular lines to the chord. that is number 6. I left the answers for you guys right there, so you can check it. If you want to try it, and pause this video and try it out really quick. These are very simple. So we know that these lines are the same, and these are the lines that are perpendicular to our chords that bisect them. And since they bisect them, this length right here is equal to this length right here. And same thing. Even to the point that these are all the same. And that means that if RS, this line is 18, then this line is also 18. And that meaning these two sections are 9, since they are the same and they add up to be the whole line, which is 18. And then the arc, MTY, we know is 42 degrees, and we can see that this arc and this arc are the same by our rule. So that means that one's going to be 42 degrees, this one's going to be 42 degrees, and that one is also 42 degrees. So YU is 42 degrees, and we know that RS, this whole thing, is the combination of these, which is 84. All right, and that is the lesson, guys. It's a little bit different, but I have confidence in you guys. If you want to go through this and check your work, make sure you got this all written down. We'll go through it on Thursday.